cost of housing continues to rise in Bend, while wages are not keeping up. Noah Chast joins us now with the details on the dramatic increase.
And really, Lee, it's the overall cost of living outpacing income. Mortgage rates and rent have increased. Inflation is at record highs, and yet wages right here are not providing even the average earner enough money.
It is really terrible. Like when you look at Bend's numbers relative to other places.
In Deschutes County, the average home with a 5.5% 30-year fixed interest rate cost roughly $3,275 a month. According to the Oregon Employment Department, the average monthly wage in Deschutes County is about $4,940 a month, meaning the average worker is spending 60% of their monthly income to own a house.
Man, that would, by any other definition, would be considered low wage. That's just how sort of skewed our affordability index is relative to what local businesses pay workers.
Economist Damon Runberg says if a person spends 30 to 40% of their monthly income on housing, they're considered housing cost burdened. He says renters are feeling the same squeeze.
The average worker can afford a one-bedroom apartment in Bend, but that's about it.
State and local groups have stopped tracking rental data, so I went on apartments.com and looked at the first 20 listings for a one-bedroom apartment for lease in Bend. The average monthly rent, $1,868.75 per month. A user in the Bend subreddit says he makes $20 an hour, working 40 hours a week, and cannot afford his rent's newest increase. Theoretically, if I made $20 an hour full-time like this Reddit user, I would make $3,200 a month. With a monthly rent of $1,865, I would be spending 58% of my monthly income on housing. That's nearly the same percentage as the average employee on their mortgage. For jobs less than 20, that percentage is even greater and borderline unlivable.
Housing has risen faster than those wages, so really unaffordability has remained relatively unchanged for those lower wage workers.
Runberg notes in the past year, Oregon wages have increased 6.1%, but inflation has risen by 6.5%.
Most workers, the average worker in Central Oregon, is actually seeing real wage losses.
He says employers that used to rely on bringing in workers from out of the area are struggling because their offered pay is not enough to cover housing.
No longer do we have that sort of as our in our back pocket that we can expand the labor pool through in-migration because housing supply is low and it's incredibly unaffordable.
Runberg thinks or hopes mortgage rates will not increase any more than they already have. However, until more housing is built to expand the options, some employers will either stay short-staffed or have to meet the demands of the employee market. Lee?
Tonight we're asking if you know anyone who's left the area due to the rising cost of living. To weigh in, head over to our web poll on the KTVZ.com homepage. You can vote on previous polls on our polls page. You'll find that under the News tab.